Now I'm ready. Well, there is a battle waging in the States, here in these United States, of a woman's reproductive right to choose, which is comical because I have kind of surveyed both sides, you know, and at the same time, we don't care when you say the heartbeat begins because this is what you are to us. You are straight up liars about the sanctity of life, especially when you send those same kids off to be first responders in wars that should not be waged and in places that you have no business. And at the same time, when they go in there and they get cancer trying to rescue your ass, all you do is say, thank you for your service. And when the money runs out, oh, then you sit there and say, well, we have to have committees and all that kind of shit. I have watched you in these various congressional meetings, having your little meetings about, well, where's the money going? And how many cuts are you making and all that kind of shit. Maxine Waters grilled this brilliant neurosurgeon, Ben Carson, who really had no business in the HUD, but he knew that. But he took the job anyway, even though that man talked shit about him. And the whole world really talks about him. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have a brilliant mind to operate on the brain, but at the same time, he thinks he can bamboozle you. The only thing he cannot do is convince you that he is not stupid for his ties, and you know it. And as congressional leaders, you have so many wicked souls in that Congress and in that Senate, it's not even funny. The president is taking us down a darker pathway than any president in the history of these United States, always telling about the business of the founding fathers, and you letting them do it. She wanted to know about Puerto Rico. Maxine Waters did, because Donald Trump wants to pull support from Puerto Rico. He just wanted the land. My father knows that. He told me that a long time in a dream, a long time ago. Just like he told me about China's involvement, Russia's involvement. He told me about a lot of involvement. Thing is, I'm like, I can't do anything about that. He said, oh no, but I can. I can fuck up their world. I can fuck up their economy. So now, since he's putting all these tariffs in place, and you damn well know that you can't just go out and buy a new car because all your farmland and more is underwater or destroyed, and your infrastructure is just under siege and attack by him, Mother Nature, you ain't worried about it because you say you're resilient and you go rebuild. But at the same time, you have not recanted the fact that you are straight up criminals in the eyes of God. You're racist. You're assholes. You come together only as it's convenient for you, but after that, you seem to forget about other people. Why? Because you had your shit. You don't want to play this game with me. I told you, I am tired. He didn't wake my black ass up just to wake it up. He woke me up to tell you. Now, I can quote Bible scripture to you, but you ain't worried about that because you don't know how to read the Bible. That's why you out there trying to dictate some shit that you ain't supposed to. You are supposed to walk away as Christians. If you already know that those people don't want to receive the word as you call yourself interpreting it, and really it's just you, because you got it wrong. And you got all these other motherfuckers out there, they sitting there, they doing just fine. Doreen, she done said, well, I done found Jesus. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But everybody else is still doing what they doing. They ain't going nowhere. And you can't touch them. If you touch them, then that's a sin. A sin is a sin is a sin is a sin. And you cannot use another sin to correct another sin. The only thing you can do is become righteous. And if you can't do that, he already told me, he said, you might as well bite your tongue and bite it off. Because we don't care. He got tired of what he was seeing with you. Mother Earth got tired of what she was seeing with you. Everybody is getting tired of what they see with you, who you say are the good people, and they keep checking out. And the rest of you are still here trying to clean up your mess, talking about, I still haven't recovered. I haven't recovered either. When he woke me up, He took me down a pathway that I never would have saw the shit. I know exactly why he did it, but I'm still pissed. Because I done told him, I said, why am I living like this? And why can't I just go get a job? It's not like I'm stupid. He said, I don't want you working for them. I said, but you don't pay. He said, I'm going to pay you. He keeps saying that. When you going to pay me? See, a God of truth can actually deliver on his word. And he can tell me exactly when he's going to do it, because I know he knows what time it is. Because he told me what time it was when he actually got angry about your shit. That it was time for him to enact his judgment. But the thing is, he still won't tell me, as far as me being concerned, when he gonna come through for me. So if he ain't coming through for me, he ain't coming through for you in a hell of a long time after that. Because if he do that, I'm really gonna be pissed. Y'all have what it says in that Bible that you seem to know so well, over 1,000 years of torment. 1,000+ years of torment. All these historic storms and all that kind of shit. We ain't got the hurricane season yet. You don't know what's coming. See, the land that you think you gonna just get from somebody, if we tear it up, you ain't gonna want it. Because you have to build it back up. So now that's why Puerto Rico is not getting the support that it wants, because they don't want to spend that money because it comes out of their pocketbook. We know what they're doing. Stupidity, their name is man. And they think that they're so damn spiritual and they're so beloved. We don't give a fuck. We take care of our own. We don't take care of you. This is what we have nurtured. This is what we brought to fruition. They ain't seeing this shit, Father. It's over for them. And you want to sit there and be a congressman or a senator or even a mayor? Oh, I'm telling you, your political offices are all under siege. That's my Father's business now. Fuck you all. I'm not going to play a game with you. I'm not going to read Bible scripture just make you feel better about yourself. I'm going to read some shit that's going to piss you off. Because I'm getting ready to have me something else to eat and watch some TV. Because I can. Just some recorded shit. Are we doing Psalms? That was my mother's favorite verse. My earthly mother. I ain't talking about, Mother Earth. My mother's. I will wait. It's Psalms 121. Just in case you know. Or don't know. I raise my eyes toward the hills. Whence shall my help come? That's a question. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to slip. You, your keeper, will never slumber. Behold, the keeper of Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will preserve your soul. The Lord will shield you going out and your coming in, from now on forevermore. But the thing is, there is a caveat to that. First, you got to do what we asked, and you ain't doing that shit. So therefore, we will smite you left and right, and we don't give a fuck that you don't believe we can do it. This shit is already happening. Hurricane season this year is going to be the worst season. This is going to be the worst summer for firefights. I mean, in Canada, Australia, you name it, we're gonna fuck you. It's gonna be earthquakes, it's gonna be volcanic eruptions, it's going to be fucked. I know this shit. And I'm pissed. Why? Because I have never been that kind of soul to want to suffer somebody else's torment. But at the same time, you didn't think anything about me. So, hey, since I don't exist in your book, that you have to share my message, much less try and help me out, why should anybody else be saved? You keep going out there, packing sandwiches and stuff, and feeding people whatever you can get from the Red Cross. But I'm telling you right now, for all the GoFundMe accounts and all that shit, you will run out of money. Because only the rich people is not giving it up. Only the poor people are trying to. But in a minute, they're going to be so poor because they got their own living expenses increased by the rich people. You ain't going to be able to do shit again. So, I liked your story, Elizabeth Warren, when you talked about how difficult it was for you, and if your aunt had not moved in and helped you with your children, your 2 children, and you didn't say where the children came from, and you didn't say where the father was, you just said that you said you could not do it and you were supposed to be a teacher. And I know you're an educated woman and I like you in the Senate. But I'm going to tell you something right now. And I'm like, but you ain't going to be president. No, you ain't going to be president. Because first off, they ain't ready for a woman president. They really are not. They will put Donald Trump back in office before then. I would rather see them put Joe in there, but Joe might have an episode before everything is said and done. And then you don't have him. And they ain't going to put Bernie in there because he's a socialist, as far as they're concerned. Because you have over 50% of the country, there's a small smidgen, that actually don't believe in a lot of socialized movement until they are affected. So therefore, they are not going to support you in your causes. What they're going to do is turn their backs on you because they're going to try and hold on to their shit, because this same information that I'm imparting to the people who are being most impacted, the people who are being impacted later are going to sit there and say, well, I can get out of this shit because he just gave me a heads up. No, you can't get out of it. We're not going to be satisfied until you are in ruins too. That means that when you put that man on criminal trial, you ain't going to impeach him. Because you know you can't do that. Because the Senate is not going to uphold an impeachment. Because those are some trying motherfuckers. Old white men, they already say that all the fucking time. They're trying to keep the old boys club going. Oh no, you ain't doing that. Congress can bring the articles of impeachment, but at the same time, the Senate is not there to impeach him. So, he gonna sit there in that office and probably get back in because of other cray-cray people out there, because you have no idea how many people have lost their loving minds because there's no agreement between Christ and them. Because that's why my father had all those cords cut. Doreen did her job. All those angel therapy people did their job. They cut cords. And when they cut the cords, I felt that shit. That's why he woke me up. What do you think about y'all? I told you, y'all are straight cray-cray because there's more going on in this world than you actually give knowledge to. And I'm tired of him asking me to talk to you or teach you. But he said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shit. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna be in a couple of weeks. You said you have arrived. Whatever. Nobody cares. So let me post this Psalms 121. And you have a nice evening. Because I'm gonna eat some shit. Because I can. Well, I still can. With my government money that my tax dollars pay for, which don't amount to anything. And that shit pisses me off too, because I know I paid a shitload of taxes into the system, and what they giving me is a fraction of what I paid into it. And I was a good law-abiding citizen. I have never been arrested. I have never been to jail, and I just do not believe in committing crimes. I don't steal from people. I don't do any of that shit. But now all of a sudden, it's like people think, oh, something wrong with him. I'm going to tell you, like that man told me in the county. And he was a straight up felon. Because he told me he was a felon. I was talking to him. I said, this is ridiculous what they're doing here. He said, well, you got demons around you. I said, I have demons around me. I said, I don't deal with demons, I deal with angels. He said, I don't see angels around you, I see demons. Oh, okay. So you have to consider the source. He's a straight up criminal. He is never going to see an angel because he don't know what an angel looks like. All he knows is demons. And he told me that much. I told him later, as I was walking out. I said, hopefully you'll see an angel one day, because there is a difference, and I do know the difference because it's an energy signature. Don't anything about him. He can go to hell. Talking about I didn't want to work. I said, how you going to sit there and tell me I didn't want to work? You should be telling yourself that you don't want to scam or commit crimes. And don't tell me you're a felon. Because you didn't say I'm a misdemeanor. You said I'm a felon. That means you're a straight up criminal. I saw it on the spirit. See, I don't have time for people who talk shit to me as if I cannot see. I have eyes to see and I have a tongue to speak, and I will speak every day of the week, as long as I'm supposed to, as long as I'm here. But you have a nice day now. Estuve cayendo por aquí anto vereasto lo punti fiesta no puta bahia. Whatever tokiana, what did I say? We're giving you very little now. If you ain't on my friends list, you're on my shit list. Have a nice day.